President Obama has cut short his European Economic Summit conference and is rushing back to the U.S. in response to the suspected terrorist incidents here in the San Francisco Bay Area. Aides say the president is deeply troubled by the events and has directed the Office of Homeland Security to pull out all stops in investigating the suspected attacks and ensuring the safety of everyone in the affected areas from coast to coast. Those are hopefully comforting words for residents and commuters in the downtown San Francisco area where the uneasiness is obvious. At the ferry landings along the Embarcadero, people are cutting their day short trying to get out of town. CANN's Joe Rico is live outside the docks where people's nerves are rattled. Joe?
Well, Leanne, there is no doubt that the nerves are frayed among thousands of people in the downtown San Francisco area, particularly after hearing news reports about the suspected terrorist hits all around the bay. And what really drives it home for us is that as we look across the water there, we can still see the plumes of smoke coming from Oakland. And you add to that the two explosions that happened at the port of Redwood City. You start connecting the dots, and people here in San Francisco are asking themselves, are they next? We're here at the Embarcadero where, curiously, a lot of people are rushing to the ticket counters trying to get, if you will, ferry boat rides out of the city. But they are going nowhere because the United States Coast Guard has shut down the entire bay. And there is some irony here, too, in the sense that while people are trying to get out of town, there are a lot of emergency workers, county workers, city workers, even hospital workers who are trying to get into town. We spoke with one hospital spokesperson, and she told us that their staff is down at about 50%. Now, we spoke with another person who said this was an emergency response sergeant, and he said that, you know, if somebody is trying to cripple the infrastructure of the transportation around the Bay Area, so far, they are succeeding. Now, keep in mind the waterways are affected, as are the highways and even BART. There's the tanker truck crash causing severe damage to a column under the I-80 in Oakland. Fire department officials there say that the overpass is sagging and could fail. Traffic has stopped and is being rerouted. We're also dealing with reports that police and dive teams have been called out to investigate what's been called suspicious persons, or a suspicious person or suspicious package near the China Basin landing near Pac Bell Park. And we have again the explosions at Oakland Harbor, where a dockside tanker was rammed in an apparent attack. Add to that a second tanker, that one crippled by underwater explosives. The ship is currently stuck in the bay, possibly leaking oil. And at Redwood City, where our Anna Duckworth earlier reported that there have been two explosions there. At the port, an onboard explosion on a ship at dockside, and a massive explosion at a cement manufacturing plant where nearly 24 people have been injured. Many of them rushed to local hospitals, and we don't yet know the extent of their injuries. And we've also heard that BART operations have been shut down as a precaution and possibly to investigate a suspicious package. The area being investigated is in Alameda County, near the Alameda Naval Air Station. So this has been a terrible day for the Bay Area and for the nation. And you can bet coast to coast along some of the major cities, everybody's going to be on heightened alert following these apparent terrorist attacks designed to cripple the infrastructure, the transportation infrastructure along the Bay Area here in San Francisco. And remarkably, no one has come forth, no group has come forth claiming responsibility. Reporting live from San Francisco, I'm Joe Rico, CANN News.
Joe, thank you for that live report. Further updates when they occur. This is Leanne Suter live from the CANN Newsroom.